The fighting in eastern Ukraine, meanwhile, appears to be reaching a pivotal point, and many are closely watching to see if the rebel-held city of Donetsk will fall. The Ukrainian military has seized a lot of ground from separatists in the past week, and as Nick Payton-Walsh now explains, Kiev authorities are urging civilians in Donetsk to evacuate.
The Ukrainian army is fast moving into Donetsk, sat on its outskirts. But inside the city, great disquiet reigns. Shelling has pushed some underground into cellars, half-built basements in this government building, where dozens of women and children eke out a life, sleeping on mattresses they carry down here. Twins who find the nightly explosions scary, loud. In this dim labyrinth, they believe the separatists when they tell them the Ukrainian army are American-backed fascists set on attacking the ethnic Russians here. They crush us, the damn Americans, she says. What are they doing? Where there is war in the world, they have a part. Look, these little ones here. They say they can't afford to leave, have nowhere to go. All the women of the world, she says, raise your voice against these murderers. Above ground, the grief and anger are more vivid near where a school was hit. In this small community, this can change childhood's daily life for years. They're unworthy because they're fascists, he says. The government, why do they have to shoot innocent people? Streets torn up. Ukraine's army have used a lot of artillery in their fast advance, and as Rima returns to her home for the first time, it's unclear who fired the shells here that shattered her windows. If I'd been asleep here, I would have died, she said. She was staying at her daughter's when the shells hit. Here you can see the civilian cost of the heavy weaponry used by the Ukrainian army to make that swift advance happen. And here also, in the shattered windows, damaged homes, you get a sense of quite how complex it will be for Kiev to win some locals back. Here, where shells landed, 2 people were killed. Quiet, intimate lives, flattened into blank faces of loss. They bury their loved ones. The war is changing. Separatist militants thinning on the streets, their leaders cancelling public appearances, Ukraine's army moving fast. But this sense of the violence entering a final phase buys no comfort when tragedy has already come and is permanent. Nick Payton-Walsh, CNN, Dонецк.